Hey guys, Robin here, and welcome to another episode of Kaijutember. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing Varan the Unbelievable. Yeah, first thing you may notice is that this does not look at all like a legit copy. That's because this is a that's because this is a bootleg of the original Japanese version with English subtitles. Now, the reason why, and by the way, from the pictures here and stuff. This movie is in black and white, which you may think is pretty odd, cons- considering that the previous two giant monster movies Toho made prior to this were The Mysterians and Rodan, which were both in color. So why is this in black and white? Well, the reason for that is because Toho originally intended for this to be a made-for-TV movie, which meant that it had a smaller budget than Rodan and Mysterians and Godzilla had, which explains why the movie's in black and white, why some of the miniatures don't look too good, and three, and I'm not even joking here, during Varan's big rampage, this movie actually recycles footage from Godzilla, such as the footage of Godzilla shaking his tail and using air to smash a stadium. Yeah, this movie actually, yeah. And for some of the stock footage, they tried to hide it by flipping the footage around, so it looked like a mirror image, kind of. Yeah, and now now Varan actually did get a legit home video release by that same company who released my copy of Gorgo. I think it was like VCI Video, I think. But the problem with that release he is he is the version of the movie that they used. He is the edited American version, which has like a horrible dubbing. The important scenes are cut out entirely, like when Varan flies, and the score is like replaced with some different music, and basically, uh, basically, um, basically, what they did with this film to get it ready and appropriate for American audiences uh, was to no less than butcher the Japanese cut. Like the American cut of this movie is just the Japanese copy, but it's horribly butchered to the point where it can hardly be called the same movie. So when this bootleg popped up on eBay, I swiftly I swooped in and got it. Now, this is the original Japanese version with English subtitles, which is pretty awesome. But the monster is never actually called Varan. It's called Baran with a B, which is kind of odd, which is, which is really odd. And for the most part, they pretty much copied the Toho home video where released. They just slapped this on it and this license for import my ass. And they put LCD over Toho, like at the top. Yeah. And apparently, whoever made this bootleg wanted $15 for it. Yeah. And 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 before the movie begins, there's like a still picture of the monster with all over the place, which is like the monster's like theme kind of. And basically, if you're looking for an obscure giant monster movie, and you've already seen all the Godzilla films and all of Toho's better known movies, then yeah, I give Varan a chance. Now, now aside from this movie, which may I remind you was intended to be a made-for-TV movie, aside from this, that Varan had only been in one other movie, and that was just, and even that was just a cameo in Destroy All Monsters. In fact, there are two scrapped movies that would have had Varan in it. The first scrapped Varan movie what was Godzilla was a giant monster Varan, and it was one of dozens of other Godzilla movies that were planned in 1995 that ultimately became Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Destroyer! And the second one was what eventually became GMK, Godzilla Monster King Ghidorah Giant Monster Attack. It was originally going to be Godzilla, Mothra, Varan, and Anguirus, but they thought Varan and Anguirus wouldn't draw in enough people, so they replaced them with Ghidorah and Mothra. GMK is my least favorite is my least favorite of the Millennium Godzilla movies, but that's for another day. Um, but yeah, that's kind of how Varan came about. Yeah, but hopefully in the MonsterVerse we'll get Varan back. So that's about all I have to say. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the near future. Peace.